very special plan that only He can see. He's got one for you and another just for me. My God has a plan for me. Now listen up. My God sees who I'm gonna be. My God knows where I'm gonna go. My God cares about every step I take from here to there. Oh yeah. My God has a plan for me. Sing it one more time, come on. My God has a plan for me. It's a very special plan that only He can see. He's got one for you and another just for me. My God has a plan for me. So take one step, all together take one step. Come on everybody, take 2 steps. All right, now let's try 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. My God has a plan for me. It's a very special plan that only He can see. He's got one for you and another just for me. My God has a plan 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 for me. Oh, yeah.
It's Kelly! Hey! What we gonna do today? We're gonna learn and play, sing a song and pray. That's right. God really loves us. God really, really cares about you, me, our families. That's right. God's always right there. Woo! Let me fix my curls. You've tuned into Callie's world. That's right, boys and girls. Welcome to Callie's world. Hey friends! So glad to be with you. I was just getting ready for bed. And it's time to brush my teeth! Sorry, I get really excited about brushing my teeth. You know why? I like to picture every bristle of my toothbrush as a little crazy, cleaning, bendy, stick bristle creature. And when I brush my teeth, I unleash the little bristle creatures to do what they were made to do. Clean Callie's teeth! And they go... and swish! Phew! And then they're done. And they can go back to sleep. I wonder. Do you ever wonder, friends? That means thinking about something that you aren't sure about. I wonder a lot. Do you? I wonder what my little bristle creatures do when they're done working. Do they sleep? I mean, they work really hard, so they should sleep. Ooh, I wonder if they sleep during the day and are awake at night when I use them. That must be hard. Oh, my friend Jada does that sometimes. She works during the night. We should call her and ask her how. Hey Jada, what's up?
I am Callie, ready for the day.
That's so crazy! I'm getting ready for bed and you are starting your day?
Oh, that's right. While you're snoozing, I'll be working away. I'm a security guard at the museum.
So what do you do as a security guard?
I make sure that the building is safe and nobody steals anything.
Was there ever a break-in on your watch?
Almost. One time, a group of teenagers broke a window to get inside. It turns out they were playing a crazy game of tag and needed a quick place to hide. I know they didn't mean to hurt anyone, but they still had to make things right by paying for the window they broke.
Wow, that makes sense. When you do something wrong, you have to make it right again.
That's right.
I need to wonder about this some more while we check out our Bible story.
It's time for today's Bible story, and it comes from the book of Genesis, chapter 42. God had been with Joseph no matter where he ended up and what happened to him. He was traded for money by his brothers, but God was there, he ended up in jail in Egypt. And God was there. God was always watching out for Joseph. And Joseph went from jail to the Pharaoh's right-hand man. Because Joseph was right about what Pharaoh's, the king of Egypt's, dream meant, the land of Egypt was prepared for the time when there would be very little food. No other country around them was prepared. So everyone had to come to Egypt to buy food. Everyone, including Joseph's own brothers, who had sold him into slavery all those years ago. Joseph was the one in charge of selling grain. So when his brothers came, Joseph recognized his brothers right away, but they did not know it was Joseph. How could they? How could they ever imagine that the brother they got rid of so many years ago would somehow become this really powerful leader in Egypt? At first, Joseph was angry. He made his brothers work really hard for the food. He had them journey back and forth. I guess he wanted to know if his brothers had changed. When Joseph saw that the brothers were sticking up for each other and protecting each other, Joseph couldn't be mad anymore. Even though what happened to him was awful, Joseph knew that his brothers were different people now. Joseph revealed who he was to them, and they all hugged and cried. After all those years, things were made right between Joseph and his brothers. It seemed impossible that Joseph and his brothers would make up, but their story of coming back together reminds us that God will make things right.
Wow! It did not seem like there was any way that God could make things right between Joseph and his bros.
But God totally did. God made it right between them. What Joseph's brothers did was not okay, but they were really sorry about what they did. Joseph was really hurt by their actions, but he was thankful that God made things right in the end. God's so cool.
God is really cool. Wow, I'm getting tired.
Not me. I'm right as the rain, ready to go.
Oh hey, Jada, I didn't tell you about my toothbrush bristle creatures.
Toothbrush bristle creatures?
Yeah, I like to imagine that my toothbrush is a bunch of little bristle creatures that just love to scrub my teeth. Oh, it's kind of like how God made things right between Joseph and his bros, even though it seemed impossible. Sometimes my teeth get really dirty, like the time I eat Oreos before bedtime. I munched like 6 Oreos. They were all over my teeth. It was all wrong. But my little bristle creatures weren't scared. They made it right by making my teeth shiny bright.
I love how God helps make all kinds of things right, from trouble with siblings to Oreo-covered teeth. Well, I gotta get to work. Good night, Callie, and good night, bristle creatures.
Well, friends, it is so cool to remember that no matter how wrong things get, God will make things right. Thanks for learning and growing with me, friends. Bye!
Psalm 25:4. Show me your ways, Lord. Teach me your paths. Show me your ways, Lord. Teach me your paths. Show me your ways, Lord. Teach me your paths.